What's a game without sex appeal? I don't personally view it as a bad thing, but maybe I'm just me. I just view that the female body is a beautiful thing. I don't know why more people don't think that way. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Sure took your time.
I was in the shower. What do you got?
I got nothing. Dead end. Impossible to ID the page marker found in the book from the restaurant. It's got a series of numeric codes written on it, but it just looks like a lot of numbers to me. I thought you might have some ideas.
Why don't you fax it to me? I wasn't tired anyway. I'm sure it'll make for good bedtime reading.
Okay, I'll send it now. If you get any brainstorms, give me a ring. I'll be here for a while. Tonight's gonna be a long one.
Okay, talk to you later, Tyler.
Time to explore the apartment. I like the setup, admittedly. I'd like to have a place like this. Naturally, gotta go for the pizza. Alright. Holy shit, I think you have an emptier fridge than both Lucas. Yeah, I dare say emptier than Lucas's. I think Tyler had the most. Well, granted, I think he can only open his freezer. That's besides the point. I'm assuming more shit that we can't access but can, you know, arbitrarily just, you know, access and not use at all. And yet I'm choosing to open it anyways. Wine glasses. No coffee, unfortunately. Nothing in there. More shit that can't be used. Let's go check the pewter. I swear, for Tyler it's everything related to penis pills. For her it's everything related to stress and anxiety. Or depression. From Tummy. Subject: Hi. Hi Carla, I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you any news for a while. I've been very busy with my job. I'll drop by your place as soon as I can to tell you about my latest adventures. Lots and kisses, Tommy. He sounds sweet. Okay, web. Yeah, for this, just pause and read. I don't feel like reading it all. I just realized there's music playing in the background. I should probably stop that before, you know, the YouTube copyright monster chooses my shit in.
Who could that be at this hour?
Seriously.
Not expecting anyone.
Who the fuck is that? This could be amusing.
I can't open the door dressed like this.
Oh, come on. That would have been funny. Ah, fine. Can't let me have my fun or my entertainment. I'll be there in a second. Hold your horses. That's a tad redundant. Whatever. I just really don't see the point in redundancies. If you're gonna have an uncensored game, you can't, you know, show her changing and whatnot. Not a really big fan of redundancies. Blame the camera on that.
I was feeling kind of bored, and thought as my official friendly neighbor you'd agree to share my boredom. And this excellent bottle of French Chablis.
In my capacity as your friendly neighbor, I wouldn't think of refusing your boring invitation or your excellent wine, Tommy.
Oh, Tommy.
I imagine that even a die-hard bachelorette like yourself must have some wine glasses around here somewhere.
I think I do have some. Somewhere. Sit down, Tommy. I'll find him.
Still, this hour, dude? Whatever. She doesn't seem to be complaining about it too much. Yep, I thought that's where they were. Alrighty. Let's grab the glasses and get fucking drunk.
A toast?
All right. What to?
To love, what else?
I'll drink to that.
Love. Funny. Anywho. Drinking to getting buzzed. We'll go with that. Work.
How are things at work?
Pretty good. This month I'm number 2 on my investment team in terms of annual profit. Not bad, huh? It gets on some of my coworkers' nerves. I've heard them bitching behind my back. But the hell with them. I'm doing what I like. Are you still single? What's a beautiful girl like you waiting for? Go find yourself a nice guy. If there's one thing New York has lots of, it's handsome men.
I don't know. I guess the desire's just not there. My last romantic experiences were total disasters. I'm not ready for anything, or anyone just yet.
And you, how are you? Business seems good. Every day in the papers they're writing about the rise in crime. At least you must feel useful.
Not especially. You know, when you make your rounds and see 10-year-old kids in the street, stoned on whatever, waving guns around, it makes you feel pretty useless. There's more and more kids on the streets, and we just don't have any concrete response to the problem, other than prison. Sometimes it gets to me, and I feel depressed.
Enough small talk. Look at what I brought.
Tarot cards?
I'm going to read your future.
You mean you know how to use those things?
My grandmother was a psychic. She taught me how to read the cards when I was just a kid. She handed down her seeing powers to me. It really works, you know? What the cards foretell always come to pass. Let's see if you're going to meet your true soulmate or if you're going to die as a wrinkled old maid.
How nice.
Okay, Mr. Gypsy. Tell me what I'm supposed to do.
It's easy. First, take the cards and mix them up.
And apparently I missed the conversation segment where he comes out as gay. Not that I remember whether or not that it was even implied prior to this. Though it's a tad unfortunate for game humor because we get no awkward flirtation comments from him and no awkward pauses from her. Oh well. One. A two.
Take 2 cards.
Alright. Left thumbstick to move, X to choose tarot cards. Well, usually for this kind of shit I try and do my instinct, so... that one. And that one.
There's going to be a dark period, an escape, and terrible danger. Take 2 more cards.
This one. And this one.
You're You're not alone. You're following someone, and he is disturbing. He hides a heavy secret. Take 2 more cards, please.
This is not turning out very depressing at all. This one and this one.
There is a curse. Great suffering and fear. I see dark death and distress. Yes, just come to me whenever you need cheering up. Seriously, I'm sorry, Carla. This is not turning out to be as much fun as I thought.
It's okay, Tommy. Let's see what horrors my destiny holds for me. Here are 2 more cards.
I can agree with this motherfucker. He must be a delight at parties. No flamboyant gay jokes or anything like that. Nothing to cheer up the mood. Nothing to make her happier. What's wrong with you, man? Whatever. Here I was thinking he was going to be tons of fun. Choose that one. And far right.
One child. 2 destinies. A path toward life. The other path toward death. Carla, I think we'll stop there. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. It's the first time I've ever read this sort of thing in the cards. Usually don't express anything like this.
Don't apologize, Tommy. It's just a silly game. I never believed in fortune-telling anyway.
Well, I've got to get home. It's late. Good night, Carla.
Good night, Tommy. It was real nice talking. Don't wait so long next time, okay?
I promise.
Thanks for coming by at an obscure hour and ruining my night, asshole. No jokes, no nothing. We just get very depressing tarot card readings. Ass.
Is my future that grim? You mentioned a child. I don't believe in this stuff, but it's always a little scary, whatever you think of it.
I'm fairly certain the cards are predetermined, no matter which ones you picked anyways. But still, the point's there. Alright, time to get back into relaxed state, so I shall be back in a second. And back, and I believe that there is a card in here, if I recall correctly. Yup, see, bitch. And why not be vain? As one of my favorite quotes from The Devil's Advocate goes, vanity, definitely my favorite sin. Alright. Anything useful over here?
Haven't had such a cold winter in ages. I hate winter. Everything is silent, motionless, as if everything was dead. Hope it doesn't last long.
I love this game's somber attitude. I'm assuming... What the fuck is in here? Why would... Was I missing the fact that there wasn't a toilet in the shower? And why wouldn't there be a bathroom in there? Whatever. No, okay, so we can... Nah. I'm not gonna argue the redundancy factor here. It'd just be pissing in the wind. It's got 5 more points. Okay. Check the bed. Alright, 10 more points. And here's to hoping that the TV doesn't completely screw me. Yeah, it's one of the quirky things that slightly annoys me about the game at times is being punished for what the game you would expect the game to, you know, that immersion factor of, you know, actually doing what the game suggests, what it wants, all that kind of shit, and you actually get penalized for it. It's a little weird. Oh yeah, TV.
There is one dish that is better than roast chicken, and that's duck meets the potatoes. Excellent. It's wunderbar. The most difficult part is for catching the little duck. I show you how. Come here, ducky ducky. Don't be shy. Your potatoes are in the oven. Come to Papa, little ducky. Quack, quack.
What the fuck?
We have a strong cold front moving our way, coming down from Canada, bringing with it heavy snow and very windy conditions all down the coastal region. The temperatures are several degrees below normal for this time of year. Let's take a look at the satellite view of this front.
Seriously, what the fuck was that shit? It was both very weird and amusing all at the same time. Okay, I believe I've done everything I can for right now, so... Alright, yeah, I see Tyler's icon in the top right, so I guess we shall be switching over to him. Question mark?
Normally, I don't like leaving Sam home alone, especially now. But this bookmark had me intrigued. I had a gut feeling that I was holding the key that would identify our killer. I felt like I was closing in on him, and I wasn't about to go home to sleep until I figured out what this paper meant.
See if we can do the b-ball again. More points, more better. Alright. Grab that. And let's fax it. Alrighty, pick it back up. Squeeze me. Alright, let's check the computer real quick. Anything different? Not even remotely. Yeah, pretty much roughly the same. Look at the thingamabobber. Alright. What this for?
Oh man, nothing but stock quotes. How can anyone possibly decipher these things? Wait a minute. That's it. I gotta call Carla right away.
That was convenient.
Oh man.
And there goes 20 points. Oh yeah, phone's over on this side.
Hello?
It's a list of stock quotes, Carla. Our bookmark was printed in a bank.
Of course! It's so obvious. How'd you figure that out?
I opened the paper to the stock quotes page and it was right under my nose the whole time. Now we just have to figure out which bank printed it.
I think I have an idea. I'll call you right back.
Alright. Let me guess, I gotta get dressed again, blah 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 blah. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, and back. And I'm assuming we need to go see Tommy, considering he works in a bank. Or at least he would at the very least know what the fuck is going on, so. There's 3 apartments on this floor? Okay. I'm going to assume this is Tommy's then.
I'm really sorry to bother you, Tommy.
No problem. I wasn't ready for bed yet anyway. What can I do for you?
It's about one of my investigations. I thought maybe you could help me with a question I have. I was wondering, is there a way to identify a bank from a list of stock quotes that they've printed?
Normally, yeah, banks always use watermarked paper, which shows the bank's ID code.
The ID code is printed on a watermark? All right, I'll check our document to see. Thanks, Tommy. Good night.
Night, Carla.
Alright, so that's over and done with. What can I say? Pixel Booby's all powerful.
Yeah,
Our bookmark should be watermarked with the bank's ID code.
I'll check it out and call you right back.
And switch back over. I'm assuming we're gonna need the light on for this. And I would be right. Move the light with the joystick or the direction keys. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Yahtzee!
I think I found it.
Tyler?
I've got the code. You should have no trouble identifying which bank it corresponds to.
This time we've got our killer. I think I'll pay a little visit to the bank tomorrow.
You want me to go?
Fuck you, I'm taking
No,
credit.
I'd rather go myself if you don't mind. I'd like to see what our boy looks like. We'll meet afterwards at the station and compare notes. See you tomorrow, Tyler.
Okay, see you then, Carla.